Welcome to the Carr and Seguin Show, hosted by Devon Carr and Paul Seguin, where two Michiganders dive into real estate, outdoors, community building, and everything in between. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Episode 62.
Yes, sir.
We're getting 124. Man, we're getting up there.
Yeah. Doing good. Doing good.
Should do something for 75. I don't know why, but we should. I like the number 75.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought of that just now. But on episode 62, we, ladies and gentlemen, are going to quiz and test Devon on turkeys.
I did not agree to that.
Let's talk turkey. Right now, we are coming to the end of the turkey season here in the great state of Michigan. Mm-hmm. And as everyone already knows, we do record this a little before it drops. So hopefully by this time that it does drop, we'll give a little update, probably in, episode 63 or 64, and whether Devon has tagged a turkey, a tom.
Probably not.
With 7 beards.
Yeah.
33-pound state record. Tom. No, so how's the tucking turkey season going?
It's so-so. I haven't spent much time. I've only been out a couple Saturday mornings. So
well, we know you're a busy guy, doing a lot of home renovations these days.
Well, you got the kid. You got Mother's Day. You got walleye fishing.
You've been walleye fishing?
Not lately.
No.
A couple weekends ago I went.
You did?
Yeah.
The river?
Yep.
How'd you do?
Good. Got
Limit?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
What were you catching them on?
Jigs.
Jigs?
Yep.
Just straight jigging?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, that's going to come. People start switching to crawler harnesses. That's kind of when we.
Oh, yeah, the crawlers.
Stop. And then.
Where are you guys at?
Right by the new bridge.
Is that really happening?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. They got both sides up.
No way.
Yeah.
But like the framing on the both sides?
Yeah.
So they're about to start going over?
I
always wonder how they build
They
that.
got a bunch. They got a lot of.
You ever wonder that? Like, how do they build a bridge?
Large cranes.
That can reach over from the...
Well, they put. I'm sure they'll have one on each side, and then they'll slowly go together.
That's crazy.
But, they were building the bridge to nowhere when I was in Alaska, but they had posts. I doubt the new one's going to have posts because freighters go through there.
Are you going to go through this new one?
Yeah,
you're
sure.
talking about the Alaska.
The Alaska one they did.
Yeah.
So they pretty much they built a little section. Crane would go out there, drop the posts, they'd pond them in, and then just kind of keep adding on. They only started on one end and worked their way over. But they had posts all through the...
What was the main reason why they're building the new one? I totally forgot about it. This is years ago when this was a big deal.
I don't know.
And clearly it's just gone so quiet. I never even knew they were actually doing it.
Yeah, they're making progress.
Who's paying for that? Me and you?
I think it was part of that big bill they passed. Where, I forgot what Nancy Pelosi wanted a bunch of
infrastructure money.
Yeah, something like that, and
but it had to be prior to COVID stuff. Or did Michigan somehow wrap it into one of the recent bills?
I thought it was. It might have been prior COVID. I don't know.
Just my initial reaction. I remember it was a long time ago when that was
talked about.
And maybe it feels like a long time ago because I just could care less about it. But hey, more access to my home freaking country. Not really. American, but a lot of me is Canadian. Yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Take off to the Great White North.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I don't remember they passed it, but it's going up. That's for sure.
No, it always reminds me of when we were going up to Mackinaw this week. This airs.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be going up. to Mackinaw City. And kind of our tradition is the first night we get into town, we go eat pizza. I forget the place it's called, just because it's right in Mackinaw City, right in the downtown area.
Mm-hmm.
And on the second floor, they have the Mackinaw Bridge Museum. It's cool. I love it. I sit and watch the video. They have this video that just plays on continuous roll.
Okay.
About the building of it. It's pretty gnarly.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot.
5 miles long.
Right.
5 miles long. Ain't no short of a bridge.
No.
It's a good little cruise over.
Yeah.
Hope maybe we'll do it. We don't do it every year, but maybe we'll do it this year. Depends on the weather is. If it's crappy, we'll let's just go drive to the UP. See if we can find some bears or some moose. But no, turkeys.
Turkeys.
Gobble gobble.
Mm.
So, you haven't been out much.
Nope.
Did you see any? You able to call any in?
No. Last time I was out, I had one coming from behind me. And of course, I got up to change trees, and then there was a deer that was behind me.
No way.
10 yards, saw me, snorted, ran right where the turkey was at, and then I didn't hear him gobble anymore.
Are you serious?
It pretty much ruined it, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
He was coming good, too. I had him gobbling. He was on his way. And then,
He was tracking.
And then the deer.
So you were going to change.
Yeah, because he was coming from behind me, and there was a tree right to my left.
You wanted to kind of flip around in a way?
And that way I could see him coming.
Yeah.
And then the tree I was at was a giant oak tree, so I didn't even know what was behind me.
Oh, right.
It covered my whole body, which is a big tree. Do that. and then I stood up and looked, and I was like, oh.
Shoot.
And then he ran right to
Just
where the
a
turkey
doe?
was at. Yeah, I didn't see any nubs or anything.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
growing.
But he was just coming right up to you, too.
Yeah, he was on his way. I was like, oh, man, this would be nice.
Could you imagine
Finally.
if that deer, like you're sitting on that tree and you're calling this Tom in and all of a sudden just twig breaks and you look over and you're like, deer.
They get close to you. As long as, you're not sitting there calling a bunch, which you're not really supposed to. The deer will get real close to you as long as their wind's right.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
They don't sniff you.
Yeah.
They don't know you're there.
Right.
They're not that smart if they don't smell you or see you.
Right, yeah.
If they smell you or see you, they're gone. They're skittish. But if they don't have any sense of danger,
Right.
and they don't know you're there,
This time of year, there's really no
pressure.
human danger.
Yeah, right. So yeah, the pressure's been gone for
A little while.
6 months now. Yeah.
So.
I haven't heard many gunshots. I think we can go walk out in this field.
Yeah, right. I think we're okay now.
Yeah. Haven't seen anybody just fall to the ground lately.
Right.
Haven't had many runnings. But
other than that, I haven't physically seen one.
no one in the family got any?
No, I got a buddy that shot one, 5 beards.
That's crazy.
And then his cousins each shot one, like opening day.
Yeah.
And then a little bit weekend after opening. But yeah, it's just something fun to do.
Heck yeah.
Early in the morning.
When whatever you're doing takes you to the woods,
Right.
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You leave the phone.
Just before tick season.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Which I heard they're already
Oh, I'm
pretty
sure.
gnarly this year
with
already.
80-degree weather.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're checking the kids every time we come inside.
Right.
No, because we were over Jess's place, parents, for Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of the girls came in with ticks on them. It's, again, nothing, ain't no crazy property,
Right.
but they're there.
They're just everywhere.
Yeah. I remember a few times even last year, just at my parents' place. It was like, I remember Grayson came in with 2, one behind his ear, one on the back of his neck, and then the same night, Leland, who's my brother's son, same thing, just 2 of them on him. It's like, where the heck were you running, both of you guys? Because usually they're inseparable. But, yeah, they're gnarly.
I know.
Don't need that Lyme disease.
No.
No.
Or that disease that doesn't allow you to eat meat.
Right.
That would be
Horrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. I need my red meat.
I know.
I like that nice sizzle. So, we're going to get into some questions for Devon here. And I think the DNR, our lovely folks at the Michigan Department of Natural Resources, DNR. This is straight from the, you can find this if you go to michigan.gov/DNR. If anybody out there is maybe, looking to do some fishing, some hunting soon, want to get into it because that's a lot of what we talk about, hunting and fishing on our podcast here. Go to the michigan.gov/DNR and you can look at there's all the information and you need questions you may have. But this is from the Michigan Spring Turkey Digest of 2022. Obviously, the spring season right now already has ended at this point when we will air this. But we are currently in the spring season still. But it ends May 31st. And I actually was trying to look when we were off air here. There is a few hunt units in the lower peninsula that do go from June 1st to the 7th. But it seems like you must have a certain hunt number. I have to look into that more. Maybe someone listening knows and they can comment on our show of where it comes from. But there is something from May 1st to the 7th in a couple of zones.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 zones have something from June 1st to the 7th. That's odd. Those, yeah, zone ZA. So ZA is like Kent, Iowa, Clinton, Gratiot, Macomb, Isabel, Midland, Bay, Saginaw, and Shiawassee counties. But those seasons only go from April 23rd to the 29th and June 1st to the 7th. So I don't know what that's all about. Anyways, we'll move on from that. We don't know exactly what that's all about. We won't waste our time trying to figure that one out. But at the bottom, there is some questions that obviously are in the digest, but we're going to quiz Devon. We're going to put him on the hot seat today.
Not a good day for it.
Yeah, it is. I think it's great. So it says these are questions in regards to turkey bag limits. So let's see if Devon knows the rules here. How many turkeys can I kill with my license?
1.
You are correct.
Yes.
You are allowed to kill 1 bearded turkey per spring turkey license. Can I kill a turkey without a beard?
No.
Negative. You are correct. Yes. You are correct. No, only bearded turkeys can be killed during the spring turkey hunting season. Next question. Can I buy more than 1 spring turkey license / kill tag?
No.
Correct. I like this. I like this. You're good. He's 3 for 3.
Let's stop there.
You may only purchase 1 spring turkey license per hunter. Next question. Can I put my kill tag on a turkey someone else shot?
No.
That is correct as well. No, it is unlawful to tag a turkey you did not kill. I mean, that goes hand in hand for anything.
Right.
I mean, shoot, if you watch, they teach you that big time, even in the hunting safety class. But like on the show Wardens,
right?
I mean, people, it's crazy to see how they know, right? Like, it comes from just word of mouth,
right?
Right. I mean, the guys, processors, they know they got to be up in the up, and when something just seems fishy, especially probably more in those rural small towns,
right?
When everyone knows everybody.
Yep.
Shoot, one of the shows, it was, they they had their grandma's tag. She was like literally 90 freaking years old. And they showed up to the house and they're like, can we just make this easy, guys? We know your grandma didn't shoot this bear. Like, really? Come on. So yeah, you can only, it's unlawful to tag a turkey you did not shoot. So if you didn't kill it, you can't put someone else's tag on it. Can I use the same kill tag on more than one turkey?
No.
Yeah.
That would be hard. Attach it to more than one bird.
You're going to try to use like a little copy machine?
I guess.
Reproduce the sticky tag? Hey, come on down. We got the machine that produces their same tags. Except ours are $500 instead of $20. I mean, yeah, these are pretty repeatable questions. Can I use my friend's kill tag or can they use mine?
No.
That's correct. You are 6 for 6 so far. Let's give Devon a round of applause. He has passed.
Yeah.
He has passed the bag limit test. Now we are moving on to hunting methods.
Ooh.
This is pretty. It's pretty extensive answer. What equipment can I use to kill a turkey?
Gun or a bow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would say you're correct.
Slingshot?
You may use a bow and arrow, a crossbow, a firearm that fires a fixed shotgun shell, or a muzzle loading shotgun. It is illegal to use or carry or field any other firearm. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a bow, crossbow,
or shotgun.
and a shotgun. Muzzle loading shotgun. Yeah. What shotgun do you use? Actually, this the other day.
12 gauge Beretta Extreme.
Beretta.
Old one.
It's classic.
Yep. Bought it when I was 12 years old.
Did you?
Kind of. My parents bought it.
Yeah.
I bought it from them. I was legal age.
You have a gun. Yeah. Let's make that correct here on air. Can I have a concealed pistol license? Am I allowed to carry my pistol while hunting?
Yes.
That's correct. Yes. The prohibition on carrying any other type of firearm does not apply to pistols carried under the authority of a concealed pistol license or under a specific exemption from the CPL requirement. So you can.
Yep.
That's what CPL's for, right?
Yeah.
Right.
To
carry it. So here's a little bug we could talk about a CPL. So I used to work for Matt, Ayler Heating and Cooling, right? And he'll love this. Scott, there used to be a tech that worked for the same company, Scott. And he had a CPL and he always would carry. And I just remember being I don't know, it was at a house they were doing a job or whatever, and they got talking about guns and whatnot. He always had Rush Limbaugh on while he worked, and I think we were at somebody's house that just loved him too. So they were just having a ball talking about Rush and guns and whatever, right? And I just remember getting a whole tiff because the guy had a CPL, and he's like, well, I only carry it when and he's just got all up in arms, like, what's the point of getting your CPL then? Do you plan on getting in a car accident today? And he's like, of course not. Well, do you plan on when you need your gun or not? So my dad got a CPL last year, and he's like, never carry it. And I'm like, what's the point of getting it then? He's like, yeah, no, good point. So I remember just telling him that story, and he's like, I know, I should probably carry it more often or always. I mean, that's what you got the CPL for.
It's an informative class, though, even if you don't go through with it.
Oh, heck yeah.
Becca and I got ours last year.
Did you?
I mean, the class was really good. He learned a bunch, and I mean, it was an informative class. So, I mean, you should probably carry it unless you shoot your gun a lot.
Right.
I mean,
right.
At least once once a month, you probably should shoot it if you're going to be carrying it. But
Oh, yeah. No, I know my dad signed up for a class at Peacemakers. That's like a once a month thing.
Okay.
Just to, he even said, he's like, just to force myself to go.
Right.
Kind of thing. And to fire and stay on top of it. What kind of ammunition am I allowed to use in my firearm while hunting?
Shotgun shell.
Number
4.
4.
Yeah, it's a.
What size?
The shot.
Yes, correct. So the answer is when hunting wild turkey, you may not use or carry afield any ammunition except shotgun shells loaded with number 4 or smaller shot, or number 4 or smaller loose shot for using in muzzle loading shotguns. So number 4 or smaller shotgun shells. Do I have to use non-toxic shot, not lead, when hunting turkey?
Do you have to use?
Do I have to use non-toxic shot when hunting turkey?
No. You can use lead.
Correct. While not required by law, it is recommended that you use non-toxic shot when hunting turkey. Look at you, man. You are 1,
Killing
2,
it.
3, 4. You're 10 for 10 right now. Next one. I hunt with a crossbow. Are there any restrictions on which arrows I can use?
What was that? Repeat the question, please.
I hunt with a crossbow. Are there any restrictions on which arrows I can use?
You hunt with crossbow.
I hunt with crossbow. Is there certain arrows that I can use?
Keep it generic and just say crossbow arrows.
But it's bolts.
Huh?
And the bolt is what a crossbow shoots. It's not an arrow, it's a bolt. So in terms
It says, so here's what it says. We'll just say, you may only use arrows, bolts, and quarrels at least 14 inches in length, tipped with a broadhead point at least 7/8 inch wide.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. So I was right. Bolts.
Yeah. Yeah. 11 for 11.
Yeah.
Well, these okay. I mean, dude, there's quite a bit here. We're gonna go right through the turkey digest.
Oh my.
We'll wrap it up here too. Just do a little turkey hunting education for y'all today. Can I hunt turkeys from a tree stand?
No.
You may hunt turkeys from an elevated stand or tree using a bow and arrow, a crossbow, or a firearm. Tree stands or any device to assist in climbing a tree are not permitted to be used on state land for spring turkey hunting season. Tree stands or any other device to assist in climbing a tree are only permitted to be used on state lands from September 1st through March 1st. So you could use them, but you can't use anything to climb. So then
That's
you
the
can
way I
only
got-
have it elevated like 5 feet.
I guess.
I mean,
I guess.
it says you can. You may hunt turkeys from an elevated stand or tree, but you just
But you
can't. You cannot use
On state land.
tree stands or any other device to assist in climbing a tree are not permitted to be used on state lands.
So on private land you can.
Right. There we go.
There you go.
And you said no.
I said no.
'Cause
Technically,
you're right.
Technically right.
I would-
Because you can't
I'll-
climb a tree. It wasn't specified private or state. That's what I said.
I'll give you the point. You're 12 for 12. Can I use my hunting dogs to hunt turkeys during the spring season?
No.
That's correct. No, turkeys may not be hunted with dogs during the spring season. Can I shoot a turkey if it is in a tree?
No.
Correct. Turkeys may not be taken while they're in a tree. Am I allowed to bait turkeys? No. That is a no. Correct. It is unlawful to use bait to aid in taking of a wild turkey. Well, for those of you who don't know what baiting is, we won't ask this. We'll just tell you. For the purposes of this regulation, bait means a substance compound of grain, fruit, vegetables, or other food placed to lure or entice wild turkeys. This does not apply to standing farm crops or other naturally grown grains, fruits, or vegetables. So just plant a freaking garden in front of your stand.
Right, yeah, there you go.
Sir, this is my garden.
Yeah.
CO. It's naturally grown.
I'm feeding the birds in the woods.
Yeah. Pollinating the bees, bro. Decoys and calls. Just a couple left, and we'll wrap it up. Can I use mechanical, electrical, or live decoys?
No.
That's correct. No. Mechanical, electrical, or live decoys are prohibited. I mean, if it's alive.
What is a live decoy?
Like, if it's alive, it's not a decoy.
It's alive.
It's alive. What did you like just
chain it up? I think you'd give away your position.
Are people that crazy in this world?
I don't know. What is a live?
Hey guys, we gotta go first grab our bait.
Because I feel like a mechanical, wouldn't that be one like a remote control?
Right. Which would then be electronic. Oh, here we go. Next thing. It's not even a question. Can you define mechanical decoy for me?
There you go.
Mechanical decoy means any device that, by design or construction, uses motion as a visual stimulus to attract a wild turkey. Is a decoy moved by the wind considered mechanical?
No.
Correct. A wind sock or similar decoy body anchored at a fixed point into the ground and whose only motion is derived exclusively by the power of natural wind is legal. So yeah, that kind of goes back to the mechanical being driven by a device, not a natural wind. Can I stalk turkeys using handheld decoys or silhouettes?
No.
Correct. Stalking turkeys with a handheld decoy / silhouette is illegal. Can I use electronic turkey calls to hunt?
No.
Correct. The use or possession of electronic devices that imitate calls is illegal. So even if you get caught with one, the CO will write you up a ticket.
What if it counts as your phone?
That's true, because Johnny was just doing a call on his phone.
I wonder.
I do. That's a good question. Maybe we'll have to. I got to reach out to Brandon, who I formerly know, who's the CO right here in Washington County. I got to get him on.
I'm sure if you had speakers.
And I think we need to remember that question. Like, if I have a turkey call on my cell phone, is that electronic? And he'd be like, "You dummy, do you power your device electronically?" Yeah, there you go. Violating kills. Can I tag my turkey after I take some photos with it first?
No.
Why not? I just shot it.
You have to tag.
Immediately upon killing a turkey, you need to validate your license by notching out the appropriate information as instructed on the license and securely attaching the license around the leg of the bird. You may not transport or have in your possession a turkey unless the valid license is attached to a leg of the bird. There you go, guys.
Yep. The bird is the word.
Is there a way for me to give the DNR feedback about my hunting experience? Sure. Go to michigan.gov/turkey. Hey, I'd have to tell you, the turkey really sucked this year, by the way. Can you send more way on Brookville Road?
Right.
If you can, drop off a truckload of turkeys on Saturday morning at 6 a.m.
Right. Preferably gobbling.
Dear Lord. That's fun. Well, hey, you 100%.
There you go.
Let's freaking go,
high
dude.
five.
You are law-abiding turkey hunter.
Yep.
And hopefully you all learned some interesting stuff about turkeys.
Right.
And now you're all actually prepared to turkey hunt.
No excuses now.
No, not to do it right.
Yep.
No baiting. No electronic mechanical decoys.
Right. No stalking.
No stalking. You can hunt in a tree stand. It's just only going to be 5 feet off the ground. If you want. I mean, but it's kind of fun just chilling up against a tree too.
Well, yeah.
You know, being right in the leaves.
Right. That's the fun part of it.
Yeah, it is. So, well, hopefully
next show I'll have one.
Yeah, hopefully you'll have one.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to show a turkey Tom picture.
Yeah.
Maybe bring some turkey to eat.
Maybe some
Yeah,
turkey.
Yeah. That'd be
There you
delicious. Delicious. Well, that is all for episode 62.
Yes, sir.
Turkeys, gobble, gobble. And we now know that Devon is quite smart when it comes to turkey.
Well,
hunting.
you know, I like to catch up on my reading.
There you go.
You know.
Well, glad to help you to solidify
Thank
what you already know.
Makes me feel good. Makes me feel good.
Well, hey, I'm Paul Siegman with eXp Realty.
I'm Devon Carr with Gold Star Mortgage.
It's a Carr and Siegman show. See you.
See you.
The primary purpose of this podcast series is to inform, entertain, and educate. The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast series do not constitute legal or professional advice, opinions, or endorsements of any kind. Gold Star Mortgage Financial Group, NMLS 3446, Equal Housing Lender.